Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today I'm talking about books to read at the pool or the beach. I got inspired to do this video because KoalaEye sent me these very cool sunglasses. So I'm going to be reviewing these, and I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite books that I like to read when I'm by the pool. Okay, but first I need to actually, put my other glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Before we dive in, I'm gonna reach back here to our Booktuber Shoutout book, and we're gonna shout out somebody randomly. Today's shout out goes to Spinelli Speaks. I love her videos because she is just so cheerful and smiley. She always makes me smile when I watch one of her videos. I'll leave a link to her channel down in the description, so be sure to go over and subscribe to her. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you love to read by the pool or at the beach. Time for some good summer reading. So KoalaEye sent me a free pair of sunglasses for review. So I received the sunglasses for free in exchange for a free and honest review. However, this video is not sponsored. They just sent me the glasses for a review. The glasses arrived in this great little eyeglasses case. So I'm definitely keeping this case. It's really nice. It has like a little magnetic closure there. Now, I don't have vision insurance, so buying glasses can just get really, really expensive, especially when you need prescription sunglasses. So I really like KoalaEye because it's very affordable. It was really easy to go online and look through all the different styles that they have, choose the one that I wanted, and put in my prescription. And this is good for whether, like me, you need prescription glasses, or if you need non-prescription glasses, like for blue light blocking glasses, if you spend a lot of time looking at your computer, or if you just want a really cool pair of sunglasses. These particular glasses, this particular style, I kind of feel like it's too big for my face. I have a very thin little face. And so I feel like this style is just kind of overwhelming me a little bit. So I actually contacted KoalaEye and asked them about returns or exchanges if I wanted to exchange it out for a different style. And you can exchange it. It's really easy to do. So you can find a different style that you like better, and you can just send these back and they'll send you the new ones. The thing is, you do have to pay shipping if you want to return or exchange them. And I was like, I hate to pay that shipping. I'll just keep these. I feel like they're not so big that I would hate wearing them or anything. I still like them. I still like the style. So I decided to just keep these. Man, you hate to have to pay that shipping. I am definitely gonna be wearing my new shades at the pool this summer. And what, you may ask, will I be reading at the pool? So let's get into some of my favorite books to read at the pool. When I'm reading at the pool or at the beach, I want something light and fluffy and fun. I don't want to be reading anything that's dark and super emotional and that's too complex. I have to admit, usually when I'm at the pool, I go for a middle grade book. One of my favorites is the Larklight series by Philip Reeves. This is a middle grade sci-fi, and it is hilarious. It is just so funny. If you want to go for classic children's literature, I really love Edward Eger's books. One of my favorites is Half Magic, where children are making wishes, but only half the wish comes true. It is really silly and funny, and it has all that old-fashioned charm. And you can't go wrong with some Roald Dahl. And my favorite Roald Dahl is, of course, Matilda. I could just read Matilda over and over and over and never get tired of it. Matilda is a very smart young lady who loves to read. So, of course, I adore her. However, although I do love to read light and fluffy and funny in the summer, there's also something that is just so classic about reading a murder mystery at the pool or at the beach. Why is that? I don't know. Why is that a thing? You sit out in the sunshine and you read about murder. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. So one of my favorite murder mystery series is the Lord Peter Wimsey series by Dorothy Sayers. And one of my favorite books from that series is Murder Must Advertise. It's where our main character, Lord Peter Wimsey, goes undercover at an advertisement company. And of course, he is investigating a murder. If you want something that's mysterious but also fluffy and fun, that is the Aunt Dimity series by Nancy Atherton. It begins with Aunt Dimity's death, and Laurie inherits all of Aunt Dimity's money and moves to a tiny little English village. And of course, she begins to investigate Aunt Dimity's death. A really great spy mystery is Incident at Badamia by Dorothy Gilman. It's kind of like spies and adventure and like this jungle trek. And while they are all sweating in the jungle, in the book, you can be sweating at the beach. And of course, the queen of crime, the queen of all mysteries, Agatha Christie. I think I'm gonna recommend Peril at End House. Now, of course, you can pick up any Agatha Christie and read that at the beach and it will be fantastic. But Peril at End House is actually set at the seaside and it's set in the summer and they have like fireworks and all kinds of stuff. But then there's a murder in the garden. So Peril at End House already has a very summery feel to it. So it's the perfect one to read in the summer. Then I have a couple of classics if you're in the mood for some classics. Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. Again, one with a very summery feel as otter and mole go boating on the river. And one that you don't hear people talk about very much, Tom Sawyer Abroad by Mark Twain. This is where Tom and Huck and Jim get aboard a balloon and they go traveling abroad. They have all sorts of crazy, hilarious adventures, and it's a really nice short book that is easy to read by the pool. If you're looking for something that is absolutely going to make you laugh, you have to read P.G. Wodehouse. P.G. Wodehouse wrote the Jeeves books, My Man Jeeves, and Wooster and Jeeves, and all the Jeeves books. And they are so hilarious. You will be laughing uproariously in public, and you will embarrass yourself by laughing too loud, and people will be looking at you like, what's wrong with that person? But actually, I think I'm going to recommend not one of the Jeeves books, but Mike and Smith. This is about Mike and Smith, who are in a boarding school. I do love boarding school books. And they get up to all sorts of crazy shenanigans that are sure to have you laughing in an embarrassing manner in public. If you're looking for a classic fairy tale, The Light Princess by George MacDonald is a really good one. This is about a princess who is cursed where she can't take anything seriously and she doesn't really respond to gravity. So she's both light in that she floats around and she is light in that she just can't take anything seriously. And who will be the prince, the great hero, who will save her from that curse? Another classic that's really funny is Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. This is about Phileas Fogg, who takes a bet that he can travel around the world in 80 days, and he goes dashing off on an adventure around the world. And since we're talking about comedy and funny things and stuff that makes you laugh, I just have to put in my favorite Shakespeare, Much Ado About Nothing. I mean, when you're sitting by the pool reading Shakespeare and you're laughing to yourself because you can't help it because it's so funny. I don't know, there's something so delightful about the sun and the sand and Shakespeare. I just love the witty repartee between Beatrice and Benedict, and I just love the love story between Hero and Claudio. There is so much to love about Much Ado About Nothing. I have completely lost track of how many times I've read it. Probably like 10 or 11 times. It's my favorite Shakespeare. I will never not love Much Ado About Nothing. And those are the books I'm gonna be reading by the pool. Please leave me a comment and let me know what are some of your favorite books to read by the pool. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time by the pool can change the world.